Hello there. This is the Grand Eclipse Hotel, and I'm going to run you through some mechanic building that I did. We'll head on down to the bottom floor, and I'll show you the mechanic first. It's kind of like a spidey sense. We got an exclamation point that pops up over our head when we start to get close to clues, which you see right here. It starts off red, and the closer you get, it'll change to green, so you know you're getting close or you're getting further away. I know exactly where it's at, so we walk straight up to it. It's this blood-stained sheet. You get the clue once you get close enough to actually interact with it. And then I'll head up to the ballroom, and I will show you my other mechanic that I've worked on here, which is a lie detector. When you're interrogating guests or employees in the hotel, you will have the opportunity to do a lie detector on them. Come up here to the ballroom where we've got our bartender. He's got some information we can collect. Come up here, ask if you want a drink. We're not going to get a drink right now. We're just going to ask him if he's seen anything odd last night. Says he saw a heated argument at the bar. A couple at table 6. Things got intense. Over here we've got our lie detector. You can just click on this. Yep, and it'll let you know that the bartender is telling the truth there. I'll go ahead and back out, and I will take you through this. First we'll start with this here. You can't see it now, but you got red sphere, static mesh, which is the top of the exclamation point, and then you got it green as well. So I've just got 2 of them here, and they're set to be hidden, so you cannot see them until you get close to a clue. Over here in our notepad, this is one of our clues. You'll see that we've got a couple of collision boxes. We got 3 different collision boxes. We got one far away, which turns our exclamation point red or orange. You get a little closer, it turns it green, and then the closest collision box there is how you actually interact with it. Come over here and you can see the coding for that. We've got box far. It checks to see if you're a person that is walking in, a third-person character. If that's true, then it'll set the visibility on those spheres, the red ones, the exclamation point, that is, it's a sphere and like a elongated sphere. It turns the visibility on so you can see that. And if you leave that box, it does the exact opposite, turns visibility back off. And then we got the closer box, which does the same thing, checks to see if you're a third person. If that's true, it sets the green setup into visible, turns the orange one off right here, and then if you leave that, it'll turn the green one back off. You come down here, and this is the closest box, your collision like right on the object, and that checks to see if you're a third-person character. Creates your widget so that your actual notepad pops up and gives you the clue and a picture of what you're looking at. Adds it to the viewport, pauses the game for you, and gives you a mouse cursor so that you can click on the back button when you're ready to leave after reading the clue. So that's pretty straightforward. It's basically just walking into collision boxes. And then we've got the bartender UI, which is over here. We've got a bunch of different things set up so you have different dialogue options. And as you click lie detector, it brings you over to our graph, and it'll show you here that it's all preset. So I know whether he's lying or not because I wrote the dialogue. So when you click is on the lie detector, it automatically takes the yellow and red and turns them gray, leaving only your green truth bar. So that makes it say the truth. If it was a lie, I would just do the opposite. I'd make this gray and this gray, and you'd have the red one still highlighted as red, so you'd know that it was a lie that he was stating when you asked the questions. Those are my mechanics in the level. I hope to get a couple more NPCs put in here with a lot more dialogue. That way you can visit multiple characters and get enough information to pick a suspect and condemn them when you get to the very end of the level. I have a couple of clues, and they all work the same way. It's straightforward. They each have their own widget. Once you get close enough, they give you a different widget that tells you exactly what the clue's about and a close-up picture of it. Thanks for checking out my mechanics. My name is Anthony Connor.